Allah mentions to us that the people are two types. The people who are righteous, the noble people, the good people, the believers, what they do is يَعْمَلُونَ بِمُحْكَمِهِ. They act in accordance to the verses which are muhkam. وَيُؤْمِنُونَ بِمُتَشَابِهِهِ. And they believe in the ambiguous verses. They believe in those ambiguous verses. But they act upon the clear-cut verses. So those ambiguous verses, they bring it back to the clear-cut verses. I'll give you an example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, He uses the words, He uses the pronouns we. Allah uses it subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna khalaqna. We created. Now this is ambiguous. It's ayah which is mutashabih. It's ambiguous, it's unclear. How is it unclear? When Allah uses the word we, there is two usages of the word we. There are two usages. The first usage is, it could mean out of royalty. Because you use the word we as a royal person. Like the Queen, for example, of England, she uses the word we said this, we did this, we chose this. But she's only referring to herself. So it's out of royalty. There's a second usage of the word we, which is a person who he's referring to himself and a group of other people. So it's more than one person. Which one is the ayah referring to? Inna khalaqna, we created. Is it royalty? Or is it a person who's talking about himself and other people as well? Which one is it? This ayah, because it can take both meanings, we would have to take it to ayat which are clear-cut, ayat which are muhkam, ayat that only have one meaning in it. And when we take it to those verses, we realize Allahu 𝗂𝗱𝗲𝗵 𝗀𝗀𝗀𝘀. Allah is the creator of everything. Now this is crystal clear. We then go back to the other verse which use the word we, and we know it's out of royalty now. Okay? The righteous people, this is what they do. They take one verse, they bring it back to another verse, and that's how they take the ayat which are mutashabih, and they take it to the ayat which are muhkam. The sick-hearted people, they take these ambiguous verses, they act upon these ambiguous verses, and they abandon and dismiss the ayat which are muhkam, the crystal clear, clear-cut verses. That's why Allah referred to them as sick-hearted people. وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ زَيْغٌ. In their hearts, there is a sickness, deviation, corruption. These people. So they don't go to those verses which are crystal clear.